So, guys, just doing a quick review on Thunderbolts. It was a decent film. Nothing crazy, but I know people are really liking it, but good for them, I guess. It's an okay film. So, yeah, I'll be talking about spoilers, of course, but other than that, yeah, it's a great film. It's just what as I expected. I didn't think it would be anything crazy good or anything like that, but the cast get on well. So, yeah, it's a nice, decent watch. Well, for just at least in decent films right now. Just to build back up their fan base, because 4 years in a row of mostly trash with only some movies being good. Yeah, at least they got to a point where they're just like at least releasing average stuff for now. Dead of a Born Again was great, but it wasn't perfect like the original show because some missing elements. But yeah, Marvel are slowly trying to build things back up, but we'll see if they don't fumble again. But hopefully not. But yeah, going straight into spoilers. So yeah. So Yelena's just sick of her assassin life. She wants like a different career path. So she was gonna do like one last job. Bucky, he's trying to be more in the legit business stuff. And you got the guy from The Wire. Yeah. He's kind of going against her, who Yelena's working with. And Yelena's just depressed and she's kind of alcoholic and stuff. And then you got her dad, who's just happy to see her because he never sees her really. And she's on the last mission. Basically, it's a trap. Walker's there. I guess he wanted all these people here to, like, I guess, kill them all. Get rid of evidence for all the things she's been doing. Yeah. So they end up having a big fight. I guess Taskmaster's dead, which that wasn't the real Taskmaster anyway, so that's probably the best thing about the film. They got rid of the fake Taskmaster from Black Widow. And I guess she's kind of working with, I don't know if you could call her the main villain, but she ends up feeling like she's doing the wrong thing, so she decides to call Bucky later on in the film to help him, I guess. Oh yeah, I kind of went past the Sentry guy, but yeah. Because he seems like he's not really useful, he's just a civilian, he was just a test subject, but then I guess to realise he actually ends up being useful after they get out of this location now. Since they're trying to escape together, he kind of has a little bond with Yelena, so yeah. Because obviously they're going to need a way to be able to defeat someone like Sentry, one of the most powerful characters in the flipping Marvel universe, in the comics anyway. It seems like he's still pretty powerful in this. So that was one thing I was worried, like how they're going to show Sentry being stopped. Are they going to do some random BS, what makes no sense? Because there's literally a fight scene where he just takes him out with ease, but they're able to escape. Sentry kind of sacrifices himself, but I guess there's like two sides to him. There's the victim side, and then there's like the true evil that's, you know, deep inside of him, like some kind of void. And yeah, he just realizes he can't die, so he just flies away. But then he falls down. Yeah. They try to escape. This is when Red Guardian comes to help him. Yeah, Yelena's embarrassed. Yeah. Then they're getting chased. And then Bucky comes and helps them, but he actually captures them, really, which is funny. And then I guess she's kind of got him, so she's kind of manipulating him, yeah, to do what she wants. Because she basically wants Sentry to like kill them, but since Sentry has a little bond with Yelena, like that's not gonna happen. And Bucky, he's not sure what side he should be on right now. But he decides to work with the Thunderbolts, I guess, which is funny where that name comes from. Basically like some kind of soccer ball team like Yelena used to be on, and her dad used to root for her. But yeah. And I guess she's realising how crazy she is, so she decides to possibly switch sides. And yeah, the chemistry is fun together. And I think that's the main thing that people love about this film. Yeah. It's good to see some of these characters again, like Walker and Ghost. Yeah, haven't seen them for a bit. And then they try to fight Sentry, they lose. Yeah, no chance. But then he ends up going full evil, like the dark side of him takes over because I guess she also betrays him, like I guess the main villain, so he turns into some dark void and just evaporates people away. Like the Thunderbolts try to save people, like they even save a little girl, like Red Guardian does, but then she gets flipping turned into nothing, like it's flipping the dusting from, you know, Infinity War with Thanos when he snaps his finger. But it actually puts him in some kind of other world, I guess. Yelena's willing to possibly sacrifice herself to stop this. I guess it kind of like makes you relive like your worst parts of your life. Like Yelena, when she was a kid, she kind of like made her friend get killed as an assignment, and she keeps seeing that over and over again when she tries to stop Sentry. And Walker, I guess he was a bad father. Like, he didn't really look after his kid that well because he was just too ashamed of how he was treated as the temporarily Captain America. Yeah. I like how you get to see some of their demons. I kind of wish they showed a bit more with Ghost and who else? I mean, we already know the story for Bucky, so they didn't really need to show much about him. Yeah. And they could have showed more with Red Guardian too. But it's mainly the Yelena stuff and the Walker stuff that kind of hit pretty well. And some of the stuff we saw with Yelena, we should have saw that in flipping the Black Widow film, because they just skipped literally all of some of the big material that they could have used at the very beginning. They just made it like a quick little skip. I just hate when movies do that. Like, they literally skip the most interesting stuff in the intro. Like, it's just going past it like in just a few minutes instead of like the whole film. The stuff you'd actually want to see. They just fully skip it, like, you know, X-Men Origins Wolverine, where you're seeing Wolverine and Sabretooth flipping fight through the walls together. Like, that would have been awesome to see throughout the film. But nope, we just get some average dead film. And there's different kind of averages. There's good average, like this film, and then there's like bad average, like below average, like X-Men Origins Wolverine. And yeah. Like, bro, this is able to achieve a lot more than many MCU films in a long time anyway. With character development to the point where they could be the new Avengers when they stop Sentry. Like, they kind of help him break out, since the Void version of him is trying to keep him trapped. Obviously, he had a bad life. His parents weren't really that good. Yeah, so let this Void take him over, and the others end up joining to help. And they break free. They stop the Void, and man, the Void just looks so creepy. I wonder if we'll get to see it again. But yeah, they're able to basically escape anyway. And they become the new Avengers. That's like, I guess, her last line of defense, because she was about to get arrested and stuff. So she just made them the new Avengers. I don't even know what that truly means anyway. I mean, I know what the new Avengers are. They're like a well, there's the Young Avengers, and then there's like, I guess, the new Avengers. Because the Young Avengers are probably gonna have like Kate Bishop and stuff, like Kamala Khan. They're gonna be the Young Avengers, and are they really gonna be counted as the new Avengers? We'll see. Going into Doomsday, and they kind of tease at the end Fantastic Four. So they kind of spoiled the ending of Fantastic Four with them actually going to a different universe, because theirs probably either get destroyed or it just gets taken over by Galactus or destroyed. Yeah. Or Doom possibly does something to it. Yeah. So they're going to work together to take on Doom, because that's one of the other end credit scenes, I guess. And I get to fully see it because, you know, I watched it in a copy way, so yeah. But yeah, other than that, it's a good film. I recommend it, and it's probably best you've watched it before fully watching this video. But yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.